I have always innately believed that there is an emotional connection to the things that we experience in our bodies when we go through sickness and when we go through disease. I have always believed that. And as a breast cancer survivor, I remember when I finished breast treatment for breast cancer, I sat down with myself for a couple of days and I did some really, really deep diving to get to the root cause of my diagnosis. And a lot of times when you talk to doctors and you talk to people, they can't really tell you the cause, but I have always innately believed that there is an emotional connection to all sickness and disease, any type of illness that you're experiencing in your life, because the body will always send you signals, because the body is very, very intuitive and very smart. It's just that most times we get so busy we don't stop to pay attention to what the body is signaling and what the body is trying to tell us. So I recently bought this book. Well, actually I've had this book for a while, but I've never really set the time to really sit down to actually read it. I purchased this book called The Secret Language of Your Body by Emma Segal. And the information that's in here, that is, I find it very, very fascinating, and I wanted to start creating a series and share with you some of the information from the book. And since I just shared my testimony about, breast cancer, I want to start with the breast. There's a lot of other information that I can start with, but because this is so passionate to my heart, and I have personally lost 4 friends to the disease, I wanted to start with the breast, and I wanted to share this with you. And what I like about the book is that it gives you possible contributing factors, it gives you the remedy, and it also talks about, or basically tells you, the unhealthy emotions that you need to work with. So I want to start with the breast. So when it comes to the breast, the possible contributing factors are a lack of nurturing, gentle love for yourself while showering it onto others, believing that you don't deserve to receive from others or to be supported. Now, if it's your right breast, it says never still, always busy doing things, a propensity to become a workaholic, difficulty saying no, thinking that if you don't do something, the world might end, trying to please everyone and then feeling torn in different directions, sometimes carrying the archetype of a slave, often feeling like a victim, asking yourself, why does this happen to me? Holding on to childhood hurts from your family, feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by others, trying to be too controlling in order not to fall apart, easily trapped in an abusive relationship, often carrying anger toward men and the pain they have caused, sadness about a failed relationship, for parents, disappointment and hurt that you don't have the relationship you desire with your kids. Now, for the left breast, it says difficulty connecting to your own femininity and receiving love, affection, and kindness. Feeling like you don't need help from others because you can take care of everything yourself. That was me. Overburdening yourself with responsibilities and then pushing yourself beyond your limits. Feeling anxious and exhausted. Not having any clear boundaries. Holding on to rejection, shame, disappointment, insecurity, and fear. Always worrying about everyone and everything. That was me. Deep need to be liked and to please others. a deep fear of loss, regret about the choices you have made, living in the past, and wishing that things were different. When I tell you that hit me like a brick wall, it really hit me like a big brick wall. Now, the book also goes over remedies that you can do for yourself, remedies on how to correct these emotional issues or the blockages that's going on within your body. And then it also tells you what unhealthy emotions that you need to work with. So, for people who are dealing with breast issues, the unhealthy emotions you need to work with is stuckness, fear, criticism, rejection, attack, control, judgment, guilt, and low self-esteem. Now, the healthy emotions you need to work with would be forgiveness, support, innocence, confidence, and love. I thought that this is some really, really powerful information that a lot of people can actually use. Now, it also goes into the colors that you can work with because I don't know if you've done any research behind colors, how colors, produce energy. Your aura carries like colors. So the colors that you can work with if you're dealing with breast issues would be green, pink, gold, and orange. I just thought that this was some very, very fascinating information. And I'm telling you, when I read about my own personal situation, it really hit home with me. So I wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to be coming out with more videos, sharing more information with you because, again, a lot of people can benefit from this information. So if you like this information, please be sure to give me a like and follow so that you can get the updates when I share more videos in the future. And if you'd also like to purchase the book, I'm going to leave a link in my bio and you can click on the link and it'll take you directly to my Amazon storefront to purchase the book. Okay? And with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and be well.